All right, we're live.
So, welcome to another episode of
Bicker and Chill.
Bicker and Chill.
Where we bicker and you chill. Oh wait, I don't have these in.
No, you don't have those in.
That would have been so cool to hear that.
Well, you can still do it now.
Let's start over.
We can start over.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you can edit this part where we can stop that whole beginning.
No, I'm fine.
So
I don't really want to learn that much about how to edit. I just want it to be like a one shot and we got it, you know, kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
I feel like that's more impressive.
You can put 2 years on if you want to put 2 years on.
Okay. Like that episode of True Detective where it was filmed in like one sequence and it was like 6 minutes.
This isn't
just
True
like,
Detective, this is a podcast.
This is better.
And so for 2, we can edit this, and then that way we can already be sitting here, and then the camera is on, so it's like we have a camera person.
But the fact that True Detective could do that type of intense scene in one sequence, shouldn't we be held to a higher standard? Because all we're doing is sitting and talking.
They have a whole production crew behind them. This is us with a recorder, a couple of mics, and a camera. No, we shouldn't be held to that kind of standard.
Well, you are not the Woody Harrelson to my Matthew McConaughey. You never will be with that attitude.
Why am I Woody Harrelson? Why am I not Matthew McConaughey?
I'm pretty sure
I was
I'm
like,
Matthew
wait a minute.
McConaughey.
I like to think I'm cooler than you.
Well, wait. Woody Harrelson's pretty freaking cool. Like,
Well, yeah.
how dare you? Like, I think they're both equally cool.
Okay, so Woody Harrelson's cool. I'm just saying
super
that
cool.
McConaughey has the chill cool.
Because he's alright.
Exactly.
Do you even own, what's that car, Liberty?
Do you even know?
Lincoln, a Lincoln.
It's a Lincoln.
I was thinking Liberty Mutual. Oh crap, we're gonna get sued for me singing that, aren't we? No,
Probably.
free advertising.
Why would you do it for free?
I don't, because I don't want them to sue me.
Oh, okay.
I don't even have my insurance with them.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if they're good or bad. Anyway, I don't have a Lincoln.
Okay. But you don't have to like talking to the mic the way you were talking to them. You can talk normal, like.
Well, I think that's throwing me off. I don't know where to talk.
What's throwing you off?
The mic. And this.
You just sit there and talk.
Oh, okay.
It's already, I mean, you're good to go.
Okay.
So welcome to another episode of Bicker and Chill.
Now that we got the bicker part
Now we got the bicker part out of the way.
done, let's just chill.
Let's just chill a little bit. Have a couple of drinks. Just chill.
Done. That was easy. That was fast too. That was like
Yeah, show's over. Let's just,
2 minutes.
let's just keep drinking.
Some good bickering.
Good bickering in there.
I like Woody Harrelson because he had the evolution, like he was in Cheers,
Mm-hmm.
and he was kind of like the young dorky guy where you didn't really like he was cool.
Dorky dumb.
Yeah,
Dorky
he was
dumb.
dorky dumb, and you were
Yeah.
like, oh, I'd be friends with him because he's nice. And then
Right.
like as the years have gone by, he's evolved into this like kind of cool. I feel like he's pretty chill. Like he's also very chill.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Like
But most of his-
Zombieland.
yeah, but most of his movies, he's not chill. He's like a crazy wild man.
Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. He's pretty chill. Natural Born Killers. I just meant like in the roles they play.
Right.
McConaughey's a lot chiller than.
Fine, you can be McConaughey.
That's all I meant.
I'm happy being Woody.
Like from Toy Story or what are you from?
And whatever you want me to be, babe. That's how this marriage stays alive. Whatever you want me to be. You want me to be Woody Harrelson? I will be him to keep the love alive.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Some big shoes to fill.
Okay. Anyway.
So, anyways, what do you want to talk about today?
What are you drinking?
Well, the glass says Jack Daniels, but it's actually Jameson and Coke.
Nice. Is it Coke Zero?
No,
So it's regular Coke?
it's regular Coke.
So Coke 142? That's what I call regular Coke, because Coke Zero has 0 calories. So
Yeah.
Coke regular That's 142 calories.
Coke 142.
Coke 142.
Coke 142. Yeah, so that's what that is.
Makes sense.
Coke 142 and Jameson. Yes.
Cricket,
So.
cricket. Oh.
Yeah, it's cricket's time.
Did you have topics?
I had topics.
Let's do it.
Okay, so
Let's
first
dive
topic
in.
was working from home.
Oh, yes, I do.
I know, we do.
Yes, we do.
But you've been doing it a lot longer
I have been.
than I have.
I've been doing it for a couple of years, since like 2017, maybe 18. I should really
Something like
have
that.
it. It's been a few years.
Yeah,
Since we bought the house. So 2018.
18. Right.
Yeah.
And you're still liking it.
I love it.
Hmm.
But I'm not the type of person that ever needs to leave home. Like, I'm very happy just staying at home. And we would go to like lunch once a week. And
Yeah.
that was all I needed in life to be happy.
Yeah.
Was to be at home every day.
I think I'm the complete opposite.
You are.
I thought I'd be, well, okay, so I've worked from home before in the past.
Yeah.
And I liked it for a little while, and then it just turned out to be horrible because it was...
That's because you weren't with me.
Yeah, that's what it is. It turned out to be horrible because I feel like I work from home, I live at home, I work from home,
Yeah.
there's no going anywhere, doing anything, seeing any other people, it was just home. And so I hated that one of my rooms was isolated to only be work. It was a work room. I didn't want to be in there anymore because it was for work.
Like at 5 o'clock, you like shut the door.
Exactly.
I'm off the clock.
And that's exactly what I would do. I'd shut the door because I didn't want to see goddamn computer or phone and have to deal with anybody. So yeah.
But you don't even do that now. Like after hours, you still go in there because you have your 3D printer and stuff. So
Well,
I guess it's
I have a lot
half
cooler.
office, half fun.
I have a lot cooler stuff in there now that I
Yeah.
want to be in there. But again, I didn't create the room knowing that it was going to be an office.
That's true.
And so I have a whole bunch of good stuff where it was just a little corner of work
Right.
stuff that I
Like
have to
this.
do. Yeah. Which is funny because when I do the video conferences, you see the
All your friends.
comic book characters, you see my 3D printer, you see all this stuff where it's like,
Well, they can't fault
are
you for that.
you
This is
even
like
working or are
makeshift.
you playing? Is that a 12-year-old kid's room?
You're like, yes, this is my child's room. You don't even
Yeah.
have a teenager.
Right. And it looks like a teenager's room. That's the sad part. But yeah, so I'm paying almost 2 months working from home and I already hate it.
That's true. I feel like, yeah, it feels like longer, but it's only been a couple months
It's
for
only
you.
been 2 months and I already feel like I'm
You
going
want to go
crazy.
back to work? You want
Yes.
to drive downtown
Yes.
San Antonio?
I do.
Is it that hard being home with me? Bro, I'm delightful.
Oh, you're delightful. But you're as delightful as the people in driving downtown.
What if something's not completely full of delight? What if it's like half full of delight? It's like delight half full.
Well, wouldn't you just say half delight?
Delightless. Delightless? How come delightless isn't a word? Like, man, you are just delightless. I do not like you at all.
I don't know.
Are your delight...
I think since you
Medium.
created the word, you should own that word.
I
So
should own that word.
next to delightness would be
Delightful would be delightless.
Delightless. Delightfulness.
I feel like I don't want to be the owner of that word. Like, oh, I'm creator. You look at delightless
You
and
just-
there's a picture of me, picture of Ashley. That seems like, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
That's not even in here.
So maybe we should have Charlie onto our shows so we can ask her. Be like, Charlie, what do you think? She's like, yes.
She'll be like, sure.
Decision maker. It's one of those. I like it because she always. It's those kids say the darndest things.
She does say the darndest things.
She does a lot. So, anyways, work from home. I hate it. So they're starting to talk about us going back to work maybe in June, possibly.
Oh no.
But even then, because of the whole pandemic stuff, they're having to take your temperature, like the.
But that doesn't even do anything. What if you're asymptomatic? Like,
Yeah, well, okay, so they take your temperature, you have to wear a mask, but once you get into the building, you don't have to wear a mask anymore.
then what's the point? So you wear a mask when you walk in and then you just take it off
Mhm.
immediately? So what's the point?
Okay, so one of two things. There's not a lot of people who are at work. When the director was there, he said there was literally 5 people on the floor, and it's a huge
Yeah.
office building. 5 people, you're pretty distant. And 2, they're saying that when they do start bringing people back into work, they're only going to do it in small little batches. Like 25% of the whole entire office is going to be there.
But what about using the bathroom is what I feel like. You don't know who just was in the stall right before you. Are they going to go in and have people sanitizing the bathrooms, or they're going to tell you like, hey, after you go, give it a spritz? Like, how does that work? Or before you go, I guess, give it a spritz.
I think they're going to bring us bedpans, and then that's where we go all the
Adult
time.
diapers.
Yeah, and then they'll have
Like for pregnant women, I
they'll
had
have
to wear,
maintenance come and change you.
had to wear diapers for like a month after.
Welcome to the city. The city work.
I actually, all right, I'm on board. This makes sense.
Yeah. So, anyways, working from home, pretty horrible. But also because Charlie is here 24/7 as well, and
We have
having
a
to
3-year-old Charlie, so we work from home and we take care of her while we're working. So it's a challenge. It's
Big time.
delightful.
It's
Delightful challenge.
a delightful challenge.
I'm reinventing what that word means.
Yeah, delightful. It's like the bless your heart.
It's like it's nice seeing her all the time and she's so cute.
Yeah,
But then it's also like mommy has work to do and she doesn't care.
yeah. Now I'm gonna shake her like a newborn baby. I know.
You mean like a Polaroid picture? Because you're not supposed to shake newborn babies.
You're not supposed to shake Polaroid
That
picture.
might explain. Yes, you are supposed to shake a Polaroid picture.
Oh,
That's
I
how
thought
it
they said
develops.
you're not supposed to.
No, you shake
I
it.
thought that was a thing where
Everybody
it's
shakes
like,
it.
well, they do, but it doesn't mean that's right? I
That's
thought
like-
you were supposed to take the picture and just leave it. I thought
But that's like eating cookie cake batter, even though, or cookie or cake batter, it's like it has raw egg in it, but you still
Mhm.
eat it, even though maybe you're not supposed to because there's raw egg. It's still, you do it. That's the experience. That's the whole point. Otherwise, just order a cake.
we're talking about Polaroid picture.
Well, yes, but that was the correlation. That was
So next on the list was everything being closed.
everything's
That's
closed.
kind of not the case so much anymore. I mean, things are opening up.
Yeah.
You're right over there?
No. I have like a hair or something. It's hitting my arm.
It's weird.
Do you guys not have?
Could have just left it out of the show.
Do you guys not have like rogue hairs that sometimes get on your clothes or like in your shirt's the worst?
Oh, definitely.
And you're like trying
But
to
it's
find
not
it.
my hair, it's your hair. So, yes.
So I'm the one with the ninja hairs that attack in inopportune moments.
Definitely.
And it's like you can't even see them, so you're like grabbing at stuff and then holding it up to the light, and then it's so much satisfaction when you finally like get it.
Nope,
I think every girl has that experience with hairs.
I don't. I just, I think there's times where if I'm like, something's there, like a tag, it's like, oh, okay. It's
No, hair is worse because it's so like skinny, like you cannot see it. It's literally hair thin because it's a hair.
So everything was closed.
Everything's closed.
But not everything is closed anymore because things
Right.
are starting to open up.
That's true.
But we haven't gone anywhere. We haven't done anything. We've been home for 2 months.
Because we're still waiting to see if anything's
We
gonna
haven't
happen.
seen anybody. I feel like we have been living under a rock for 2 months.
Yes, look at this disgusting rock we live under.
Well,
Well, we
a
can't-
rock
we
with,
have,
with
like-
internet access. So that's the only thing that's keeping me going. It's internet access. But yeah, so I can't wait to actually start going out and
Well,
doing stuff.
Maybe
and,
soon.
Yeah.
Maybe in the next week.
They have, I don't know if it's here, I need to research this, but they have drive-through strip clubs now. And I
Jesus
think that's
Christ.
probably like the first thing we
That
should
you're
probably go
Oh, as
check
a
out.
family? That we're gonna check out as a family? Like, no, Charlie, we're not
No.
going to drive a movie theater or the zoo. Have
Well, I
drive-in
was
as
gonna
well.
go check it out first.
I guess this
make
is a
sure
different kind of zoo.
everything is
Kosher.
kosher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which strip clubs are doing this?
I forgot. I don't know which.
Is this in San Antonio?
No,
we
no, no.
read it
It's
specific? Oh.
some state though. I forgot
So
which.
you were like, I will drive there, find it out.
I didn't say where it was. I
I'll
just
be
said
back
I'm gonna
there.
go and check it out. That's
You
all.
are a brave, strong man
Yeah,
for
I
my
mean-
family.
I'll do what I gotta do. Oh, so the zoo is doing that.
I know, I just said that, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we should go. I was telling you now. We should do that.
You didn't tell me. No, I just told you the zoo's doing it.
No,
where
you told
can
me the
go.
strip clubs. I said the zoo. We'll play
Okay.
this back and find out. I said like the zoo, different kind of zoo.
I guess the bigger part wasn't over.
There's always room for bigger.
So the next thing was ordering groceries. I haven't been to the grocery store either.
Actually, I hadn't been in a grocery store in
A lot longer.
4 years, 3 or
Yeah.
4 years. I keep using one of the online delivery services because I'm bougie. I don't know what you call it.
Bougie.
I think
No,
that's
the
what
word.
I've been called. No, boozy.
You're definitely boozy.
No, it was bougie. It was
No,
bougie.
no, it is definitely boozy. I think they've called you both before.
Actually, I think I don't know if it was your friends or your family that called me a yuppie because I order groceries.
Oh.
Somebody said I was a yuppie.
I think they do that also now.
Well, like you have to now, but I was doing it
You don't
before.
have to now. You can go to the stores. Even before, you could still go to the stores. You just had to do that 6 feet away
Yeah,
from
but
people.
still, it's more of, I don't know, it's more of an inconvenience.
It was
it's more
already an
dangerous.
inconvenience, and now
I
it's
hate
even
going to the grocery store. I
now it's
never
even
liked
more
it.
of an inconvenience.
Actually, I didn't mind it when I was single and I was just buying
I think
like
the
sandwiches and stuff.
best
but
thing
now,
was you ordering liquor, and you can order beer
oh yeah,
and stuff.
we order liquor and stuff.
Yeah, liquor and beer.
Which, yeah, I actually don't mind doing that.
That's kind of, you know how they used to do beer runs, and it's like, oh, I'll fly and you buy.
What are you talking about?
You've never heard that before?
No. Will you fly and I buy?
I'll fly and you buy.
What does that even mean?
I'll go and we can go get some beer and stuff like that, but you're paying for it.
See, I'm a girl and I used to be a pretty girl, so no, I never heard that because people would just buy me drinks. It was always just I'll buy and I'll buy.
No. But when you're at like, you know, a house party or you have friends over, and so it was one of those kind of situations. Not like bars or anything like that.
No, we would
This is
always just
like-
bring like a bottle, like if you show up at somebody's
But
house.
let's say
we
you
would
run
show
out,
up
you
there.
run out of the bottle, you run out of liquor, you run out of that beer, where you're like, oh, damn it, we gotta go. It's like, you know what? You don't want to drive, I'll drive. You're paying for it. It's like, all right, then. I'd
That
rather
makes
pay
sense,
for
yeah.
it and have somebody else drive and
Yeah,
go
yeah.
in there and buy it than.
At least it
Come
sucks a little bit for each person. Like, oh, I'll drive it.
You're right,
You
exactly.
pay for it. You're paying for the basically delivery fee.
Right. So
You're
that's
the
what,
drizzly driver.
that's my point. I was saying, well,
$5 delivery fee.
this is kind of like well, they are flying, you
Actually,
are
yeah.
buying. It's
No, I like it. They come like super fast. And,
actually,
like we had ordered
that's what
some.
she said.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it does come super fast. So anyways, why are we both taking drinks?
Under the collar here. What else you got?
Projects. So working from home though has a little bit of a benefit because it has allowed me to work on the R2D2 project, which I'm doing an R2D2 project full size.
You
Supposed to be
discussed
fully
that
automated,
Last time.
all 3D printed. And the next thing was the arcade machine, which that I've hit a bump in the road as well
You've
too.
been working on that for a couple of years.
Has it been years?
It's been a while.
It hasn't been years.
The arcade's been a while. R2 is new. I think the arcade was
I think
since...
I've made a lot of progress with the arcade.
What about the mirror?
That's been years. Because actually that's been 1 year. No, 2 years.
Why
I
don't you
guess.
describe the mirror so they don't just think this guy can't just make a freaking mirror. You can buy that for like $10.
I'll describe the mirror.
It's like a handheld. It opens up like this and it has there's powder.
I'm making one. On Facebook, it reminded me because I had posted pictures
Oh
of
my
it,
God,
and
it was
then
like-
so Facebook's like, "What happened, man?"
How many years was it? Was it like 3 years or 4?
I think it might have been 2. I don't think it was that.
It
'Cause
was before Charlie. And Charlie's 3.
How-
You were doing that before Charlie.
then maybe 3 or 4.
It's been a
Damn.
while.
Okay. I guess.
And what is it called? They keep wanting to call it a magic mirror, but it's not a magic mirror. A smart mirror.
It's
like,
both.
I don't know what you call it.
They call it both.
Smart magic mirror.
Well, either or. They call it a smart mirror
It's
or a
either
magic
smart
mirror.
or magic.
Right. So the premise of this smart/magic mirror is that it'll allow you to talk with the mirror. Behind the mirror is a
Like a television or monitor.
a two-way
or
plexiglass.
something.
Behind it is a monitor or television or something that's going to show the display. You won't be able to see it from one side. You just see your reflection But
Yeah.
once you give it a command, kind of like Alexa, you tell it to show you the map of San Antonio, automatically through that mirror, you'll see a map of San Antonio. You want to see the weather, you can ask for the weather. You want to see what the traffic's like, it'll show you what the traffic's like. All kinds of things you can ask for it. So people call it the magic mirror because of...
Because it's kind of like magic, where you're
No,
like,
but what's
mirror,
that?
mirror on
Right,
the
right,
wall.
right. But what's that cartoon? What was that one called?
Snow White?
Snow White. So it was kind of like that. And somebody actually created a
Oh,
program where you can
where you
say... Yeah.
Do you say mirror, mirror, or magic mirror?
No, you say mirror, mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah, this
Okay.
was...
This isn't the, what's that, the, what effect? I forgot the name. Which we should talk about that, because that's pretty freaky.
Actually, that's very freaky.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the mirror. So, the mirror... Mandela effect. The mirror works off of a Raspberry Pi. Everything's kind of housed behind it. So all you can see is just the mirror itself. Everything else, is all the guts and everything is on the other side of it. So the cool part is it looks like a regular household mirror, but you can interact with it. So
We used it one time. I remember you played an Elton John video.
right, so I played YouTube on there, and the song I played was Elton John's, and then also Charlie was around because it was her first birthday, and I put Happy Birthday Charlie.
Yes, she was alive while it existed, but I'm saying you were working on it before she existed. So it's, I mean, it's in your office right now, and Charlie's around, but you can't be like, wait a minute, Charlie was standing in front of it. So,
Well, you know what?
It's been here like 3-4 years.
Ever since we moved, I had to take it apart, and I had to take it off the wall, take everything off. I don't even know if it works or if the TV works, because when we moved, I mean, you saw my friends, you know, they don't have any muscles. So they were just kind of throwing stuff in.
I know their muscles.
You know their muscles?
I don't.
Jesus. All right.
No, they did help us out. Thank you guys.
Well, yeah, but they probably broke half that stuff that was over there.
Oh, boo,
So.
guys. Okay, never mind.
So yeah. Anyways, so I don't even know if it works, but one day I might tinker with it again. It's just right now.
It's in the project list.
There's a million things in the project list, but the two main focuses are R2 and the arcade machine.
That makes sense.
Yes.
And the arcade's gonna have like a mini fridge at the bottom,
Mini
so we
fridge
can
at
be
the bottom.
like playing Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man. Get a beer.
Something like that.
Let's have a picture in my head
Mm-hmm.
space.
Headspace. Right, a lot of space in there.
Lot
So-
of room to picture stuff.
Back to the subject, work from home has allowed me to kind of tinker with that a little bit, do a lot of work, tinker with that a little bit, do a lot of work, and then at least I can do little pieces here and there when I take breaks and stuff. And then once I get off, there's no traffic, I don't have to drive.
That's true. You save.
I literally
hour.
turn my chair around and there's a 3D printer, and then I start doing whatever I need to do.
Sign off work at 5. You're in the kitchen cooking, but 5. Because it doesn't take a full minute, so it's still 5.
Five.
Still 5 and 5 seconds.
Gotcha.
Fine.
And I didn't even record either.
I was recording.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Shut up.
I recorded.
I might not have been recording either. Dude, and that was pretty funny in the beginning. Okay, I give up. I don't want to do it again. Dude!
Take it out and go review it. I mean, you can review it there. I don't know if it's easier.